So what the deal? I don't know how much time we got because my laptop been tripping. We're gonna try to get as much content as we can. Supposedly, Foolio, the chick that gave Foolio's low, got knocked down. From what they saying, yeah, they saying she's up out of here. She is up out of here. That's what they saying. Hold up. I gotta go to my history. So y'all like, comment, subscribe, tap in. But yeah, that's right here. Hold up. Hold on. Go on back. Let's go on back.
Currently on scene conducting this investigation. At this time, we have no information besides what the concerned citizen.
Feeling like Jesus, trying to run 2 million up like peas.
Good afternoon. I'm Sergeant Josh Gator with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office Homicide Unit. At around 7:30 this morning, a concerned citizen phoned 911 saying there was a deceased female in a vacant lot in the 1700 block at Picketville Road. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office patrol units, along with our air unit and the Jacksonville Fire and Rescue, responded to this area and located an adult white female deceased. Due to the circumstances, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office Homicide Unit, Crime Scene Unit, and our partners with the State Attorney's Office are currently on scene conducting this investigation. At this time, we have no information besides what the concerned citizen called in saying that they were able to locate her.
4 in the car, 1 of them dead, 3 got hit.
Give me the power, I beg of you.
Foolio funeral is back the fuck up. Y'all see this? On God, it's back the fuck up. They got this locked the off like they ain't playing no game. That's what I'm talking.
Now, I told y'all on the last video that I did with Foolio that I probably would be speaking on the situation again. But over the past couple of days, people have been running with the craziest conspiracy theories. But today they learned that everything is not a conspiracy. The top op of Jacksonville, Florida is officially gone. I don't know who been running his Instagram account. Oh my God. Ever since the day he passed away, but I'm pretty sure y'all will meet again because you going to hell, fam. Yesterday, footage released of Foolio's casket. And if I'm gonna be real, it's kind of morbid that it was even on the internet in the first place. But I must admit, he's going out in style. But today, many fans spotted Foolio's carriage carrying him to his final resting place.
I see this on God, back the up. They got this locked the fuck off like they ain't playing no game. That's what I'm talking. Y'all, why?
Now, I would think that they would want to make his final resting place a private event simply because of what he did on other people's grave sites when they passed away.
He kept dissing on me. What happened? Now he's smoking 23.
This 2024, these young guys is claiming to be demons. So I would not be surprised if somebody decided to urinate or even defecate on this man's final resting stone. The people who ran Foolio's Instagram account, a lot of people are saying it's his mom, a lot of people are saying it's his girlfriend. Well, they didn't even wait 1 day before trolling Young and Ace.
Larencella Santaria. Oh, yes,
and this would lead conspiracy theorists to believe that Young and Ace is still alive. Now, ever since we experienced the first hip-hop death, they always try to say the person who got killed is still alive. When Tupac died, they said he was still alive. King Von got killed, and they said he was still alive. Now, here it is today. We got a sanctified, self-proclaimed demon that was always on demon time laying in his final resting place.
I can fall victim to the system, the Foolio a killer. I'm just trying to knock me out of the picture. I'm just trying to take care of my sisters and provide for my brothers. If you plan cut, then I'm a cut. I'm heartless. I never love you.
And up until this point, all because of his girlfriend or mama was on his Instagram page trolling They led fans to believe that he was still alive. Now, I hope the reality out there for all the young guys watching this video is gonna hit y'all. Look, you don't get a second chance to come back to life. This ain't a video game, fam. This ain't GTA. But of course, the internet gonna always do its thing. The internet gonna get to interneting. Now, it's alleged that one of the guys who the internet said killed Julio Foolio was at his service. Now, that's not even the most disturbing information for today. As y'all heard from the video clipping in the beginning of this segment, one of those girls that dropped that location.
2, 3.
Good afternoon. I'm Sergeant Josh Cater with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office Homicide Unit. At around 7:30 this morning, a concerned citizen phoned 911 saying there was a deceased female in a vacant lot, and the 1700 citizen called in saying that they were able to locate her.
I heard from the sheriff she was a little white girl. So that ought to let y'all know what type of timing they on. They literally downed a girl who was accused of dropping a location on the day the man got buried. It's finna be a hot summer in Jacksonville, bro. I'm not trying to racial bait, but when killers is willing to take down a white girl, you know they mean business, dog. Now, if I was young and Ace, I would get up out of Dodge.
5 in the morning, I got a call with this bitch. What is this? That on the floor, that on the rob, Mr. 6. Oh, no.
But from the looks of it, if a white girl couldn't escape it, say, brother, I don't think you're going to be able to escape it either. But who knows? Because like I said, it's alleged that one of the internet suspects, let me say that again, internet suspects, was seen around the vicinity of Julio's final resting place. What is wrong with y'all, bruh? Never in a million years did I think the generation that came after me would be on this type of time. As I stated in the previous video, the first one I did about Julio, it's like y'all don't even have a notion of the afterlife. Y'all don't even have a notion of right or wrong, heaven or hell. When I was a kid, we stood on certain principles and morals. For example, we wasn't allowed to play loud music while passing by a cemetery. We wasn't allowed to point at a cemetery. The guy who we're talking about today, Julio Foolio, has 10 music videos inside of a cemetery. And one of those music videos is the reason why he is at where he is today.
He kept this on me. What happened? Now we smoking 23.
Let this be a lesson to all my young listeners out there. You are not a demigod. When them hollow tips hit your back, you have a 50% chance of living. When them hollow heads hit your tater, say, bruh, might just meet your maker. Now here it is. Not even a day after the service, somebody got gunned down. Jacksonville is just heavily in the news right now. Also, ATK member Queso and Scotty got their charges upgraded to murder 1 by a gang member, an update that happened after the death of Julio Foolio. So it's safe to say that law enforcement not playing out there, bro. If y'all want to be hidden behind the penitentiary for the next 55 years, or if you want to go to the upper room and meet the guy that made us all, keep on. Don't change nothing. Keep on doing what you're doing. But I know y'all won't take heed. I know y'all some little demons. I know that if somebody put that leash on your ass, you're going to have your girlfriend troll on Instagram even after you dead. Why? Because we live in a monkey see, monkey do universe now. Like when mama used to say, if your friend jump off the bridge, you gonna jump off behind them? These guys is. They will jump off behind them. Look, YouTube family, the summer is just beginning. And y'all already know when it get hot, bodies drop. And like Fifth said,
Summertime is the killing season. It's hot out this bitch. That's a good enough reason.
no cap, every summer, I said this in the last video, every summer, you can almost guarantee that one of your close buddies
Ain't making
is
it.
going to the upper room, especially if you off in them streets. Now, if you a square, you know what I mean, and you work at Home Depot, you go to church, you don't really have to worry about this. But to all my young guys that like to pour up the green lean and pop the yerkies and be hanging outside with a G23, say, man, look around, look next to your neighbor. I want you to say, neighbor, one of us is gonna die this summer. Facts. Y'all just heard an adult white woman was gunned down. So what you think they're gonna do to y'all black ass?
Male in a vacant lot in the 1700 block at Picketville Road. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office patrol units, along with our air unit and the Jacksonville Fire and Rescue, responded to this area and located an adult white female.
Now, it's alleged that the girl that was gunned down was the one who dropped the location. But that's just silly to me because Foolio's last live video was literally him dropping his own location.
My birthday done time, it's lit. Oh God, yeah. We can't do my birthday, man. Everybody come to the sale. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Lit everywhere we go. Got me drinking, cuz. I don't even drink, cuz.
Yeah, we're out here. You gotta clear my laptop.
You supposed to have a chaser.
We just got her, bro.
Got to go.
Now that
Got to go. Laptop tripping. We ain't got that much time. My laptop keep going out. Don't know why. There goes a lot of violence going on in Jacksonville. Let's check it out. Hold up. Let me go back. Let's check this out. It says a lot of shit going on
in a garage on Jacksonville's south side this morning.
New at 5, a man in his early 20s is in the hospital right now following a shooting in northwest Jacksonville. JSO says he was hit up to 4 times in the shoulder and back.
I talked to a witness who told me the car came from this direction and then slammed right into this building.
Breaking news. A man is dead in an early morning shooting.
Officers say that they were called out to the Lakeshore area just after 5 this morning, and it came reporting off of a gunfire report.
Overnight, one person is in stable condition. This is after being shot in what the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office is calling a drive-by shooting.
One man is dead after he was shot and then crashed his car into a building on Myrtle Avenue last night in Jacksonville.
Tonight, police investigating after a man crashed his car into this building, then died from a...
Charles Jones, widely known as Foolio, was brutally murdered while celebrating his birthday. This tragic event wasn't entirely unexpected, as Foolio was deeply involved in street life and infamous for making records about his dead rivals. His death quickly sparked a wave of retaliatory violence across the streets of Jacksonville. What the internet doesn't know is that a series of murders began almost immediately following Foolio's death, escalating the cycle of bloodshed in the city.
3 deadly shootings happening across our area overnight. At 11:10 p.m., a man shot multiple times at an Orange Park apartment complex died. Then at 11:50 p.m., a woman was found suffering from gunshot wounds in downtown Jacksonville. And at 1:05 this morning, a man shot and killed at the corner of 4th Street North and 6th Avenue North in Jacksonville Beach. Tonight, police are looking for 2 suspects.
2 separate shootings occurred on the evening of July 4th in Jacksonville, according to the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. These incidents happened approximately 2.5 hours apart. The first shooting occurred around 8:35 p.m. on the east side, prompting a response from JSO officers to the 1200 block of Sparing Street for a reported drive-by shooting. Initial findings from the investigation revealed that the victim and 2 others were inside a vehicle when an unidentified person fired multiple shots at them from a white Sutton.
Developing overnight, one person is in stable condition. This is after being shot in what the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office is calling a drive-by shooting on the city's north side. JSO says this happened right at about 8:30 last night on Sparing Street. They say the victim was sitting in a car with 2 other people when someone else shot toward the vehicle from a white sedan. That sedan then drove away. JSO tells us the victim was taken to the hospital after being shot in the leg. JSO spoke to witnesses and looked for surveillance video, but if you have any helpful information, you're urged to please give Crime Stoppers a call.
Shortly thereafter, police responded to another shooting on the south side around 11:00 p.m. Officers were called to Pont Avenue Street, Augustine Road, where they discovered a man with a gunshot wound to his torso. 2 days later, just after midnight on July 6th, police received reports of a car crashing into a building at the intersection of Myrtle Avenue and 8th Street. Upon arrival, officers found a man inside the vehicle suffering from gunshot wounds. The man succumbed to his injuries shortly after being discovered.
Tonight, police investigating after a man crashed his car into this building, then died from a gunshot wound. This happened on Myrtle Avenue in the Durkeeville area. On Your Side's Tia Collins spoke with a man who says he saw it all happen.
It happened here on Myrtle Avenue just after midnight. I talked to a witness who told me the car came from this direction and then slammed right into this building. It's been taped up now, but earlier you could see the window had been smashed out and the metal framing bent inwards.
I was standing over there and I seen the car just hit.
The driver, a man, according to police. The witness, who goes by Houston, says when he saw the crash, he went over to help.
And I grabbed him and I pulled him out from the passenger side. I brought him to the floor. I try to keep him as conscious as I can. The police came.
Investigators say when they found the man, they noticed he had been shot. He was taken to the hospital where he died. It's unclear what led up to the shooting or where the shooting took place. Now, JSO is investigating this incident along with their partners at the medical examiner's office and the state attorney's office. Reporting in Jacksonville, Tia Collins, First Coast News, On Your Side.
A crime scene taking up this whole parking lot behind me. This is a Holiday Inn right across the street from USF. Here, 4 people were shot and so were 2 cars. Police say they are also now a part of the investigation. A birthday celebration that took a turn for the worst. Now cars filled with bullet holes are at the center of an investigation to find out why famous rapper foolio, who just turned 26, was shot dead early this morning.
At this point, it's part of the investigation, but it seems that they might have been coming here to the hotel to get a room.
After a social media post from foolio said he and his friends were kicked out of an Airbnb. They found themselves at this Holiday Inn where hotel guests like Jeremiah Claypool had to be escorted to and from their rooms post gunshots.
I only heard one. It woke me up, but apparently there were more than that.
Police say they got the call at 4:40 this morning. Foolio, whose real name is Charles Jones, was confirmed dead at the scene while 3 other shooting victims were taken to the hospital. No one has been arrested in connection to this shooting.
You know, we always say it, but in cases like this, it really does make the difference. If you saw something, if you heard something, any little detail can help us figure out what happened here this morning.
For now, investigators will lean on federal agencies and work with hotel surveillance video to help determine how the shooting events took place. Also, interviews from witnesses like Claypool.
We're still going to stay. We're going to find another hotel.
As we continue to find out more information, be sure to download our free WFLA app for the latest updates. Reporting in Temple Terrace, Chloe Sparks, 8 on Your Side.
However, prior to these events, on June 29th, a man was fatally shot in the parking of an apartment complex in Orange Park. The shooting occurred around 11:10 p.m. at the Low Flats on Wells Road. The victim, identified as 29-year-old Darius Bill, was shot multiple times by an unidentified assailant while in the parking lot. Bill succumbed to his injuries at the scene. Investigators believe the attack was linked to ongoing gang conflicts and potentially related to retaliation following Julio Foolio's death. Despite Jacksonville law enforcement's efforts to curb the violence, the situation showed no signs of abating.
At 5, a man in his early 20s is in the hospital right now following a shooting in Northwest Jacksonville. JSO says he was hit up to 4 times in the shoulder and back on Pierce Street. Police are looking for a gray or purple car in connection with that shooting. The victim's condition is not being revealed right now.
Early morning shooting.
Say that they were called out to the Lakeshore area just after 5 this morning, and it came reporting off of a gunfire report that's off of Appleton Ave and Rita Street. Here's a map to give you an idea there, and we find Action News Jack Jessica Barreto live from that area. And Jessica, it's still active there. Police say the suspect is on the loose.
It is still an active scene out here, and the suspect still has not been found. Now, I want to show you what the scene looks like behind me. Still a lot of deputies out here. JSO has been out here for more than 4 hours at this point. There are also homicide detectives here. Now, a man is dead after a shooting here off Appleton Avenue and Rita Street in the Lakeshore area that's on the west side. Now, at 5:20 this morning, JSO says they received several 911 calls after several people heard gunshots. They found the victim in the grass with gunshot wounds. He passed away. They still have not confirmed his identity. Now, witnesses say they also saw a man running from this area, but there is still no concrete ties from that man to this scene. However, JSO says they're not sure if this was a targeted incident, but say there could still be a threat to this community until that suspect is found. Now, if you have any information on this incident, you are urged to call JSO. That number 904-630-0500. You can also call Crime Stoppers. That number 1-866-845-877. Now, JSO is still out here canvassing the neighborhood, trying to talk to neighbors and figure out what happened this morning. Reporting live from the West Side, Jessica Barreto, Fox 30, Action News Jax.
In a press conference following Julio Foolio's death, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office announced that they have leads in Foolio's murder and are actively pursuing an imminent arrest.
If I may generically ask a question about something else.
Yep.
Generically speaking, what are your thoughts about the glorification of violence on social media, gangs, the detriment to the community, the danger that it poses?
I mean, unfortunately, I think young people think this is a game, and there'll be comments about this in the statement that I make, and they make it like it's a video game. It's not. This is real life. So he has a mother, he has parents, siblings, probably friends, and they have to deal with these kind of losses, and it's unfortunate. Now the next thing is these groups. I won't name them. They know who they are. We're not going to tolerate any retribution, any revenge. We're going to watch. We're going to be around, paying attention to what's going on. But it's unfortunate. It should never happen, Tarek. And I've never seen so much devaluing of human life. It's like it's fun, and they talk about it in rap videos and songs, and it's just doesn't make any sense.
What's your message to anyone who might be a younger person who might be considering this kind of love on the streets?
Well, this is not a game. Is my message. This is not something that we're going to tolerate around town. I think the media, I think the citizens of Jacksonville, I think everyone feels the same way. It's not something that's okay. This is not something we're going to tolerate, and we're going to pay very close attention. So don't get involved. Stay away from the nonsense.
I've heard some people concerned about the safety here in Jacksonville. Retribution, is that a viable concern? What is the police story?
So I can tell you that I've made several phone calls and discussions with the undersheriff and staff members about paying very close attention to certain groups that I know are clashing with one another. They know who they are. And we are going to pay very close attention to make sure that, we're not going to allow you to just arbitrarily run around and spray bullets into people's houses and cars. And it's just something that we're going to pay very close attention to. And I want the public to be vigilant. Pay attention when you see these things going on. Look, the social media world is called meta for a reason. It's make-believe. It's not real life. Real life is what happened to Foolio yesterday. And that happens, and it should not happen. So we're going to be paying very, very close attention.
Florida rapper Julio Foolio was shot and killed while celebrating his 26th birthday. And the moment the news hit the internet, everybody began speculating. Everybody developed suspects. Some said it was rapper Young Ace. Other people said he had $100K on his head, so the shooters just came to collect. I'm going to be honest about Julio Foolio. He had a lot of ops. Young Ace wasn't his only enemy. He was disrespectful. He was rude. He used to diss the dead. So I can see why a lot of people would want his head on the stick. And when you look at his murder, it can be anybody. Yes, it can be Young Ace because we know they had a public feud. But it also could be somebody that we have no recollection of. Somebody who wasn't in the public light. And that's the problem with his murder. He had all these beefs. He disrespected so many people that when he get his ass taken out, we don't know where to start. We can guess, we can speculate, we can get on here and talk about what we think we know, but that's gonna create a problem because now everybody's clout chasing. Hey, y'all noticed that about Julio Foolio murder? Everybody wants to be a suspect. They lining up to be a suspect. You got low budget rappers clout chasing. You got them trolling on IG. Everybody claiming they responsible. Everybody putting their damn hand in the air talking about make a video about me. Hey, y'all noticed that? So I'm looking at this Julio Foolio case. I'm looking at Young Ace, he's clout chasing. I'm looking at all the other Florida rappers, they clout chasing. Who the hell is responsible? And I'm gonna blame the bloggers too. We gotta take some onus in this whole situation as well. Cause we get on here, we do half-ass research and we drop a video and everybody like, oh dang, he might be responsible. And the person we make a video about, he goes to IG and he's clout chasing. He loving the moment. He's like, I got a low budget rapper. I get to be involved with Julio Foolio. They think I did it. I'm gonna eat this all up. I'm gonna try to get the promo off of this. So that creates a problem as well, and now everybody's confused. Because ever since Foolio been murdered, it done been about 5 suspects, all of them low-budget local rappers. We done heard about Foolie from the Foe, J4 Crazy, and now we got this other rapper named Slimy Kino. He hopped his ass on camera with a sock on his face talking about he's the reason why Foolio was taken out. He even said Young Ace paid him $10K to do it. I ain't lying to you guys. Take a listen to this video and we're going to break it the hell down. We're going to see, is he telling the truth or is he capping like the rest?
I personally believe it's an attempt to pacify a community plagued by rampant youth-driven violence in Jacksonville, where a significant number of shootings are committed by teenagers barely out of their teens.
Wow.
All right, good afternoon. I'm Sergeant Josh Cater with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office Homicide Unit. At around 9:30 this morning, officers were dispatched to the 10,000 block of Gatewood Glen Court in reference to a deceased individual. When they arrived on scene, they locate what we believe to be an adult male deceased inside a garage. At this time, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office Homicide Unit, Crime Scene Unit, and our partners with the State Attorney's Office are currently on scene conducting the investigation. At this time, all we know is some family members came back from vacation to learn that who they believe to be their son was found deceased inside the residence. At this time, we cannot confirm that, and we'll be getting with our medical examiner's office to do so. Like I said, at this time, detectives are currently in the neighborhood, going door to door, looking for any witnesses and or video surveillance that could help us figure out what actually happened. With that being said, we do not know the circumstances that relating to this incident or the relationship of those involved. Because of this classification of the incident will be in pending status while we work with the medical examiner's office and the state attorney's office. As always, if anybody has any information that could aid us in this investigation, we're asking you to call a non-emergency number, 904-630-0500. If you wish to go through email, it's jsocrimetips@jacksheriff.org. Or as always, if you wish to remain anonymous, you can go through Crime Stoppers at 1-866-845-TIPS. I'll take a couple questions. However, I have very limited information.
The deceased was inside the zone?
Well, right now we do not know exactly who it is. We're only going off what the parents believe, that there should have been an adult male that lived there. So they're assuming that it is him, but due to the fact that decomp stages and working with the medical examiner's office to give 100% identification.
Was there any sign of forced entry into the house? How'd you come across it?
Right now, there is some things that we believe to be foul plays involved. However, we're not ready to release that information because it could hinder the investigation.
Did someone call complaining about a smell from the garage, or how was that?
As I said a second ago, the family came home from a vacation and found the individual in the garage who they believe to be their child.
I know it might be difficult with
That's a fucked up way to find your baby.
Right now, we are still working on a search warrant to get into the residence, and we're still working to get up to that point, collecting evidence where we can call the medical examiner's office. So I do not have that information.
Do you have a rough age?
Adult male. Definitely not a child.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Well, was there a vehicle in the garage with them, or no?
No.
We out of here. Now, here go Queso. This is Queso. This is Queso. These niggas' cases just got up. They just these niggas' cases.
Just for the court, we do have 3 co-defendants that are coming out. Abdul Robinson Jr., Hakeem Robinson are currently present before the podium, and Leroy Whitaker will be coming out in just a moment.
Okay. His daddy testified. It's crazy shit.
The attorneys for Abdul Robinson Jr. and Hakeem Robinson are on Zoom, and Ms. Schlax represents Mr. Whitaker.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, Judge. So nice to see you.
Thank you. You too.
That little nigga label can't get him. No.
And now that we have all 3 defendants, good morning, Your Honor. Julie Schlax appearing on behalf of Leroy Whitaker, who stands to my left. Also before the court, we have Hakeem Robinson, represented by Christopher DeCoste and Tara Kawas, who I believe are on via Zoom. And,
Good morning.
And Mr. Abdul Robinson Jr., represented by Mr. Rear Jordan.
Okay.
Judge, since the last court date, all
Listen,
three of
listen.
these individuals have previously been indicted. The state did return to the grand jury to consolidate them all into a single indictment. So that has been done. So I believe they just need to be arraigned on the new indictment. And then I also know that Mr. DeCoste and Ms. Kawas filed a motion to continue last night. We have a trial date set in August. There's some outstanding discovery that needs to be completed. I'm sure they can speak to that as well, or I can answer any questions if the court has it. But those are the two matters for this morning.
Okay, and I do have the unopposed joint motion to continue the trial where all three co-defendants are asking for the continuance.
Your Honor, we do not have any objection. We would be available to move forward, but we understand that the cases will likely be joined, and we understand the trial will be continued.
Okay, and is that the attorneys for the other two gentlemen, is that your understanding as well?
On behalf of Hakeem Robinson, good morning, Your Honor, Tara Kawas. Yes, that is the understanding as it relates to the motion for continuance.
Okay.
And Jonathan Jordan on behalf of Abdul Robinson Jr., who's present in the courtroom. Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning. And that is correct. We are joining in on the request. We have no opposition to resetting the trial date. And yes, there are outstanding depositions still left to be had.
All right, I'm going to grant the motion to continuance and strike the case from the August 19th jury trial calendar. And you indicated we need to arraign on the indictment.
Yes, Your Honor, there's a new indictment where all three co-defendants have been joined in that single indictment as A, B, and C defendants. So that should be available this morning. I believe Ms. Schlacks has a copy of hers. I'm not sure.
I do, Your Honor. I'm just looking at it for the first time and therefore would just stand mute as to the indictment.
Okay, I'm sorry. Which gentleman do you represent?
And I represent Leroy Whitaker.
Okay, Whitaker, the last one. He's on pages 30 and 31. Yeah. I'll enter a plea of not guilty on his behalf. And as to the Robinsons, each of them, how do they wish to plead to the new indictment?
And Your Honor, on behalf of Hakeem Robinson, we will enter a plea of not guilty and demand any additional discovery and ask that the case be set for trial. There's also an additional matter for Mr. Robinson. Your Honor, we are going to ask if he could be allowed to fill out another application for indigency status. I have prepared a motion to have him declared indigent for costs. However, the application for indigency status that he filled out in 2020 was during COVID and had a different case number, and he was unable to sign it. So the JAC rejected the application. I would just ask, since he's present in court, if he could just fill out that document so that I can continue with the motion to have him declared indigent.
I don't know. Do we have the document that he would need to fill out?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it in court.
And that's on Hakeem. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Somebody broke.
And on Abdul Robinson?
On behalf of Mr. Abdul Robinson Jr., we will enter a plea of not guilty as to the new indictment, ask for discovery, a jury trial, and I will reserve on any objections or defects as it relates to the indictment on behalf of Mr. Robinson Jr.
Okay, my intention today, per Judge Salvador's instructions, I'm just going to give it a pretrial date And she will, at the next pretrial date, converse with all three attorneys and their clients to come up with an appropriate jury trial date that works for everybody. I don't have that ability, so she'll do that at the next pretrial date. How long would y'all like these passed for pretrial?
Judge, my suggestion was going to be, it's acceptable to everyone in the court. We were set for trial the week of August 19th to come back that week because we may either have some of those depositions completed, or at the very least, my hope is that we have all of them kind of outlined. We know who they are. We can tell the court, this is the discovery process. This is all the witnesses that need to be deposed. This is when we're doing them. So we can then pick that trial date. That's realistic, that there are no other conflicts, and we can get it taken care of.
So everybody agrees, since you already were scheduled for the 19th, that we use that date?
Certainly, Your Honor.
Okay, all three gentlemen will have their cases passed to August 19th for pretrial and a set jury trial date.
Very good. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, I do see that they're leading Mr. Hakeem Robinson out to the courtroom. I just want to ensure that he'll be able to fill out that document and have it filed with the court clerk.
We have the document. Oh, okay. He's already done it. Yes, thank you.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much, Your Honor. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you.
All rise. That's the second portion of the session. Judge Sims presiding. Thank you.
Out of here. I got some other shit going on. Hold on. We out of here. I got some other shit going on. Hold on. Now supposedly this nigga MILF done went and did some old bullshit. Straight up.
In the truck. Nothing. I'm telling y'all what's going on. That man is something, according to close sources, he was back in the streets. He was still moving around. Yo, when I was in Harlem, I used to see him still moving around. And he used to.
Everybody know Jim. All right, boom. So look, check it out. Hold up, check it out. This nigga MILF tripping. He is playing. I ain't even gonna put this.
North, south, east, what's the deal, YouTube? Yesterday, Milk 7-4 dropped a bomb from his balcony and revealed that Big Hit allegedly was a snitch.
Okay, we got the trolls in the building early. Y'all ain't even. How do y'all be knowing I'm here? It's Milk TV. That's crazy. You tapping in. What's going on, Milk? What happened with Big Hit? Word is, man, we got the paperwork coming down the pipeline, and Big Hit told on his brother about some scam shit. You know what I'm saying? So I guess Big Hit's brother was doing some scam shit, and the people got on Big Hit, and he told on his brother. Yeah, man.
The papers that Milk 7-4 posted revealed that Big Hit testified, but Big Hit said that he gave false information.
Like, nah, this is him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's my brother. Yeah. All right, what's your brother name? Jeremy. Yeah. Ain't no Jeremy.
No Jeremy. What you talking about?
You feel me? I sent him on a wild goose chase. You feel me? But I still got found guilty in the end. You feel me, blood? But this blood called me, this homie's finna put some paperwork out on you, blood, you snitching and shit. Like, blood, how you gonna snitch on yourself, stupid? Yeah, it's me. You know what I'm saying? This me, dumbass. I just called the homie Bad Mike, Little Luck. They like, blood killing. Ain't no you Jeremy. Nigga, everybody know me. My little brother Wesley, West Side. Pretty ill. Yeah. No, I'm trying to manipulate the system, nigga. I'm sending police on a wild goose chase, nigga. Yeah, we look just. That's not me though. That's my little bro.
Big Hit said, this is super cap. It's not snitching. I'm sending him on wild goose chases. Compton Rick Rock said, what the? And then replied with, I didn't say anything wrong, but I'm just trying to see if this is true. Big Hit seem 100. Snoopy BA said, where's the outrage? A lot of selective politicking going on. And replied with this, I thought gangsters don't take the stand. And rather they lying or telling the truth. Seems like selective politicking to me, because I got on the stand for him and got him acquitted of trying to pop me, and I helped him confirm his story of being scared. So I'm trying to figure out, why does this dude get a pass, but I don't? It does seem like selective politicking, because even Big Hit got Milk 7-4 trying to bend the rules for him. Someone commented, still making statements though. Did they forget? And then Milk responded, not saying I agree with statements being given, but do you think maybe it's time for the rules to be updated? Milk, the only way you could change the rules is if you call a scientist to that balcony and have him build you a time machine, because that's the only way. Well, Big Hit got some big words for Milk today. He wasn't happy about what Milk did yesterday, and anybody that had something to say about it. He linked up with his brother just to prove there is no Jeremy, allegedly, and check out what he said.
Whoa. El Gary. Waiting on my little bro. Whoa. What's really cracking, blood? Okay. Hey, my little brother right here, West Side, Chauncey Hollis, Wesley Hollis. Nigga, you know what I'm talking about? West Side PDL gang. Who the f is Jeremy, blood?
Jeremy? I don't know Jeremy, blood.
You don't know Jeremy. No pit. You know what I'm talking about? It's my real brother. You talking about blood? You talking about a snitch on some nigga now? My brother named Jeremy. You don't even got a brother named Jeremy Mark. You know what I'm saying? But we catching off face. Any got something to say? Milk, nigga. We a milk your bitch ass. PDL. Anybody else, nigga, got something to say? Fake ass fraud ass shit. Nigga, you need blood on game.
Oh shit. Now let's run that back one more time with no edits so Milk can hear clearly.
Whoa. El Gary. Waiting on my little bro, this nigga. Whoa. What's really cracking, blood? Nigga. Okay. Hey, nigga, this my little brother right here, nigga. West Side, nigga. Chauncey Hollis, Wesley Hollis, bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm talking about? West Side PDL gang. Who the fuck is Jeremy, blood?
Jeremy? I don't know Jeremy, blood.
You don't know Jeremy, nigga. No pit. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, it's my real brother, nigga. Fucking nigga talking about blood. Nigga talking about a snitch on some nigga now. My brother named Jeremy. Nigga, I don't even got a brother named Jeremy Mark. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, we catching off phase, nigga. Any nigga got something to say? Milk, nigga, fuck you, nigga. We a milk your bitch ass, nigga. PDL. Anybody else, nigga, got something to say? Nigga, fake ass fraud ass shit. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. Blood on game.
Why he did.
And there you have it. What y'all think? Even though testifying is giving false information, still snitching. I lost my official rule book. I'm trying to figure it out. Is there selective politicking going on? Should Big Hit get the big sad treatment? Is Whack 100 gonna speak on this? Will Milk 7-4 give Big Hit his fade? Find out next time on Toxic Media. But in the meantime, leave your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get it.
What? Blood. I got the blood. It's going. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Tap in, like, follow, subscribe.
While Fulio's team is busy playing Machiavelli, running up that promo bag.
The voodoo lady, and she did for me, got me right. Yeah.
The Kill Squad leader, the Brickster, not the Trickster, said, yeah, I'll take your back fades. Let me say something on the pod to stir some shit up on the opposite side of the country.
Are we not going ATK KTA today?
Oh, that was last week.
Yeah, that was. But it's been like bodies dropping. Like we might need to double back.
I haven't been 100% tuned in. So what? There's a lot of Florida bloodshed going on.
A lot of what's the youngin Ace?
His boys.
Yeah, been dropping like 6 of them.
Did you see?
And it's been working. Brick said 6 ATK members dropped since Julio died. Well, Fat Out Sosa said, hell nah, you being the trickster, not the brickster right now, because that ain't true. And he responded with, brick baby, no jumper, lil bruh, focus on Cali. Ain't nobody died this way since that Goofy died. Laughing my ass off. That was some real goofy ish of you. We can't be messed with. We come to this ish. It's merch. And then he said, Brick Baby needs some milk, all that cloud chasing. And he wasn't done. He also said, LOL, I guess we lost 6. Since 6 died, that's so much bullish. Every day y'all come up with something new. If we lost 6, Foolio in the studio finna drop a diss song, and that voodoo worked for him. I think you done fucked up, Fallout Sosa. You might have just activated the kill squad. But hold on though, speaking of kill squad, it looks like some of them ain't done with P-Nice yet. Pause. Check out what they had to say earlier on YBG's Live.
Hey, P-Nice, stop lying on my man. P-Nice. What happened? What you mean what happened? He didn't do none of that when we was in that building. P-Nice ain't do none of that he popping that he did to Brick. We was in that building, Ain't none of that happened.
Are you here?
No. I just, you know, I had, that's been on my mind. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Boy, listen. That night,
Life, follow, subscribe. It's on.
For him to think that he did that and me and you just sat there was just crazy.
Hey, bro. We know.
That was just nuts. I think, nigga. Come on, gang. Yeah. That was crazy, but yeah, that's another
That's a whole nother story.
Yeah, man.
That's a whole nother story, man. You know, the truth is the truth, man. The truth shall live.
Right? You know, promo, he should have just called Brick personally, like he had his number and be like, hey man, I got this couple hundred, man. Give me some promo, man.
Okay, but back to the Brickster though, and Fallout Sosa. I think you done messed up, Fallout Sosa. You might have activated the kill squad. Check out Brick's response.
Look, check it out. Y'all don't know what to think about the Brick. First and foremost, I'll never hit Florida without chopstick. Point blank period. So, dead up. They don't want to hear all that tough ass. Second of all, Jacksonville ain't nothing but this big. I done been, check my resume. I done been to jail right there in Jasper, Virginia, on the hood, the Hamilton County Jail. Just spent there. Come on, bro. Stop playing for how your OGs come black money. Stop playing, bro. On the hood. I watched the clickbait YouTube and I made a conversation. But guess what? LA don't gotta go to Florida. Guess what you Florida gotta do? You gotta go to Atlanta, you gotta go to LA, you gotta go to New York, you gotta go everywhere where the gang going there. You better watch your mouth for really get to smushing on shit. Every time I say something, I say shout out to ATK, KTA, whatever the f going on. Nigga, I'm from RSC, Ruthless, Scandalous, Crafty. Dead homies in you. They can't come down here no more. Ain't none of you niggas, you come down here for BET, Grammys, anything, till you clear that shit up on the internet, nigga, we spank you. It's good. Dead homies. Y'all done seen the program. Y'all done seen the demo in 4K. Don't make it, nigga. Come on, bro. Stop playing. You think you gonna come record this shit down here? What you signed to? We'll be at your motherfucking Air CNC so fast, bitch. And that ain't even Ace. It's the other bitch.
Oh shit, banned from LA is crazy. A lot of deals are made in LA, but Fallout Sosa didn't seem worried though. Check out his response.
Really just said we can't come to LA until we clear something up. This here tripping. You bleed the same way I bleed, nigga. The fuck is you talking about, nigga? Talking about you'll get an OG to whack us. Nigga, fuck a OG, nigga. What the fuck? What OG you gonna get to whack us, nigga? This ain't Cali, nigga. Ain't no politics. Ain't no, man, nigga, you better get your goof ass on, nigga. Old ass nigga.
Choked up and shit.
Old ass nigga. And I beat your old ass, nigga. I smush your old ass and I beat your old ass, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Weird ass nigga. Nigga talking about he got locked up in Hamilton County. Fuck, nigga, we from Duval County. Fuck, nigga. The fuck is Hamilton County? Bitch, we from Duval. And then you got Nardo name up there like he's standing beside you or saying, nigga, stop all that clickbaiting, nigga. Fuck is you doing, nigga? Troll us, man. I guess if you need some motherfucking clout, troll us. My dog went #1 back to back. Now my dog lost 6 homies since Foolio died. You clickbait. Then he lied and said he watched some clickbait shit. That's where he get it from. Well, show the world what YouTube said we lost 6 homeboys. I haven't seen that. You was the only nigga I ever seen see that. You was the only nigga say that. Now you gonna get us smushed and now we can't come to LA now. Cause my dog getting big out here. Now you need some clout. Now we can't come to LA. Like, come on, man. I guess you just got niggas that's just gonna stop everything what we doing and come get us. Like, come on, man. Stop that shit, lil' bro. You ain't got that much rank out here, bro. You ain't even did enough.
When clickbaiting goes left, I need to keep that in mind because all my shit is clickbait. But what you guys think though? Who's in the wrong? Who's in the right, man? Is it Brick, baby? He probably did watch some shit on YouTube that gave him the wrong info. So could you be mad if he did? How you feel about Brick Baby's no-fly zone? Shit fell out supposed to be worried? I don't know. Something tells me that the Brickster is good at handling visitor passes, if you know what I mean. Man, leave your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get it.
This shit, whoa, hold up. This shit going too crazy. I gotta change the title.
It's the Find Off 1700 documentary. First comment, first like, gets a Cash App prize. Watch this thing all the way through. I mean, I always say this, you know, when a rapper comes out the woodwork, you know, and everybody be wanting to learn about the rapper. If it's ingenuous, fabricated, or faked, or whatever, it's usually gonna come out. Off the simple fact of this. It's people around them in them areas. It's people that knows what's going on in them areas. And if they honestly speaking on some non-hating shit, if you not that guy that you was portraying on the internet, they gonna tell the truth. I'm not known of him to be on that like that, you know. But anyway, run them likes up. We need 10,000 likes on this. Oh, it's the Cash App season, man. First like, first comment, Cash App. People can vouch that they earn Cash Apps from your boy Snore. People that can vouch, please vouch for me in the comments. This shit is not a gimmick.
Providing authoritative news reporting on historic events in a journalistic context. All of the opinions in this video are mine alone. Everything in this video has been taken from publicly available sources, and any footage used is covered under the doctrine of fair use. We've made every effort to ensure the accuracy of our sources, but I am not responsible for content that third parties publish. Content warning: this video contains themes of violence, death, and gang activity. But every effort has been made to censor this video in accordance with YouTube's advertiser and community guidelines. This video features no violence on screen, no explicit language, and no hateful language. If you want to see extended versions of my videos with much more detail, please visit patreon.com/TraplawRoss, where you can watch the director's cut for just $2. But if you're not interested in that, hit the subscribe button and get ready to hear one of the craziest stories ever told. From the early 2010s to now, there are a few cities that are as talked about as Chicago when it comes to gangster rap.
What mother doc? I'm not doing no more King Von docs, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Whether it's the early days of Chief Keef creating street bangers whilst on house arrest, popularizing the phenomenon of drill music, the hyper-realistic modern-day rendition of gangster rap, which gave us the present-day king of Chicago drill, Lil Durk, whose auto-tuned pain music about life in the streets landed him in the studio of the biggest names in the entire rap game. Chicago drill is arguably on top when it comes to the various subgenres of hip-hop. This hyper-violent, hyper-real evolution of gangster rap is here to stay, and it's truly changed the game when it comes to the junction between art and true crime. But in the midst of all of this hype, fans of Chicago drill culture always seem to pick a new target to be infatuated by, mainly on the basis of which gangster rapper really backs up their talk on the microphone with real drills in the streets. And in recent years, there's been endless online debates about exactly which rappers are real killers like they say, or just imposters building killer personas to gain popularity. With a lot of this debate taking place specifically in r/Chiracology, the Reddit community keeping up with the latest in Chicago street politics and drill music. These days, drill music fans are less interested in a person's musical
I need to order a shiesty. Hold up, because that's going to be the thumbnail.
talent or output, and much more interested in debating the truth behind a rapper's savage persona, whether or not they can be linked to any crazy events or real-life murders. Figures like King Von, or rap's first serial killer as I called him in my infamous documentary, allegedly caught 7 bodies and bragged about them to the world in songs with millions of views. Then there's others like Typhon World Lil Tay, who would be more active on social media than in the recording booth, regularly taking
I wish I had one now. I'll put that bitch on like
shootouts.
With the out any place he get left on the police.
What the thumbnail gonna get?
Look, there's tow truck. Yeah, I still got my stick out. I still got my.
Now I'm gonna make Glenn edit that part out.
Talk about they tweaking.
Yup, shout out to my dog.
The block. Pull up, they get it.
Then you got people like 800 Lil Fats, a prolific self-snitcher who at one point was actively trying to arrange shootouts with other trolls.
Man, I did a video on Buddy. I swear to God, dude was running like the Crash Out Olympics. He was running the Crash Out Olympics, different series and games and events to lead to his ultimate crash out. I swear to God, to the point where it was like the final boss game with that nigga. The nigga robbed the truck, the little money truck, or at least tried to killed one of the little worker ladies, and then he brought on 2 people, killed them 2 niggas, him and his boy in the house with an old lady trying to kill this bitch. The crash out Olympics. Hell yeah.
And one of the people who was involved in one of the biggest crash outs in recent Chicago history, robbing an armored truck and leaving numerous people dead in a sloppy bank job that his crew had no chance of getting away with. More recently, there's Bloodhound Lil Jeff, who openly proclaimed to have as many as 10 bodies and was recently gunned down on camera whilst literally trying to kill another person. But sadly, these figures often have a tragic ending to their story, whether it be life in prison or worse, even death. Hence, year after year, like some sort of twisted reality show, with the latest drill rapper and real killer losing their life, the community is forced to pick a new rapper to bring to the forefront of their discussions. And right now, one of the most buzzing names when it comes to the Chicago drill scene is a young rapper by the name of Von Off 1700. A shiesty wearing...
I swear, I thought he was balling under that. I'm starting to see the Arthur shit. At first, I wasn't seeing it. I'm like, Arthur? No, I see his forehead. Hold on, in the dark. Come on, I'm like that.
Scene is a young rapper by the name of Von Off 1700. A shiesty wearing, spectacle rocking, Chirac driller who wants you to believe that he's the realest thing to come out.
While Julio Foolio's team is busy playing Machiavelli north, south, east, what's the deal, YouTube? Yesterday, Milk 7